Hello everybody and welcome on board Royal Air Maroc Flight 802 bound for London Gatwick. Today we are in the Boeing 737-800 winglet variant from PMDG. As you can tell, we're in the 60 years one. Registration Charlie, November, Romeo, Golf, Victor. We need to do the planning, the boarding and everything. We've just got catering coming on now. The handling today is by Royal Air Maroc themselves and New Rest for the catering. Flight time today should be in the region of about 3 hours. Well, let's get everything set up in here. There we go. So we'll just go back to the menu on this page, FMC, and we'll get this one up. Pardon me a minute. There we go. Back. And we'll get this one on the doors page. So, actually we need to check if it's in pound. Nope, we are in kilos today. So we'll go on to the fuel page and leave that there, and we'll leave that there. So we've got the IRSs to align. Nope. Yes, we do need to align them. So as soon as they go align, we can flick the yaw damper on. So here we go. We'll get the pre-flight procedure up and running. I have my checklist here, so we've got the flight plan, which still needs to be filed, so we need to remain that. Fuel and payload still needs to be loaded. We need to do all the flight planning first. Batteries guard is closed, I believe. Yes, guard is closed. Standby power guard closed. Yep. Left center fuel pumps. Left center pump is off. Well, as required at the minute, we don't need it. Oh, catering's finished, but we'll keep them open for the time being while we run this checklist. The left aft pump is as needed. We don't need the APU yet. Here the APU gen is already on anyway, so we leave that. Position lights is steady. Logo lights we don't need. Is daytime here. Got emergency exit lights of the guard is closed. The cabin lights is as required. Passenger signs, they need to come on at this point. So the passenger signs are now on. So packs, we need to take them to auto. IRS we've selected to nav. We need FMC, we need it to be set. And then that is to the line. Before pre-flight checklist procedure to the line is completed. So we now need to file the flight plan, load all the fuel and payload. So if we go over to here to the wonderful sim brief, it's an online flight planning tool. We'll just put 8 Alpha Tango 802 in here. And we'll go in from Golf Mike Mike November to Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. So we're going from Casablanca to Gatwick, and then we'll probably get somewhere from Gatwick tomorrow. But at this point we'll select the Boeing 737-8. We'll paste the route, which is what they want. There we go. We'll rebuild this route. Oh, up in November 10. Uses invalid endpoints, so we won't use that. We'll get this. Here we go. We'll just use this one and then copy this in. I am doing this with Royal Air Maroc Virtual today, so we will just highlight this and paste that in. So we've got the brand new route in 1880 nautical miles today, so 1,180 nautical miles up to Gatwick. So it's Royal Air Maroc 802, not 8020, it's just Royal Air Maroc 802. So we'll check everything on here. Yes. The route's fine, there's the route. I will put the route in the description below. If you do want to follow along or do this flight after me, the route will be in the description if you want to copy this flight later on. But for now, we will be getting ready to go. So we need to load this route. Here we go. And we'll use this nifty little plan from Simbrief itself, called the SimBrief Downloader. It exports all your flight plans to the correct format. Right, there we go. Continue. SimBrief Downloader is set, so we've got all that. Just saves everything. There we go. So we now need to go into here, flight plan, load, Echo Golf Key, no not, we're GMNN to the Gatwick, London's Gatwick Airport, 30th today, yep. So we're 340, 1005, there we go, Neville, Agdal, Upper Golf 5 to Corris, so yep, file, so that's now filed, there was no ATC online, so we're on Unicom 122.8. We'll go and shut the doors, the aft right and entry aft doors today now, just to stop GSX whining at us. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear that beeping for the next half an hour while we're setting everything up. There we go, the catering can disappear. Be gone with you, catering. Nobody wants you here anymore. So we should be getting ready to... There's the nice wing view. You can see the catering truck there out of the window, but let's go down into the FMC. We'll switch over to hectopascals in Morocco, which is what they use. We'll click fly now on here. There we go. I've got a bit of a croaky throat today, unfortunately. So if you hear me coughing, it might be just that. There we go, that's got it. There we go. So if we go into Active Sky, we'll go Flight Plan, Load, Echo Golf Kilo, GMNM, Golf Mike Mike November to Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, which gets this plan up that we just planned in the SimBrief a couple of moments ago. So we'll get that in to Active Sky and we'll check what the weather is here at aircraft position 1017, 10 statute miles, 31 degrees, 34012, so it does indicate a 35, oh, GMMN. So we'll see what they're using. Yes, 35 right and left. So we'll take 35 right just because it's a shorter taxi. But we'll get boarding underway once we've done all the weights. So fuel, here we go. We're requiring 11,706 today, 11 tons. 11,706 kilos of fuel is loaded, so that's 56% on the dot. For fuel wise today we have got 3.91 tons in the left tank, 3.91 tons in the right tank, and 3.88 tons in the centre. So we will have the centre pumps on. So we've got to enter the IRS position. We'll do that in a minute once we've got everything loaded. The zero fuel weight today is 60.252 kilos, which you can see here. We are estimated an air time of 2 hours 53 minutes and the block time of 3 hours and 21 minutes. Cruising at a flight level of 340. We're in a 737-800 as we've said earlier. Our alternate is Brussels today, departing at 10:05, so 11:05 UTC. And we'll get up to Gatwick. So at this point, while I'm loading everything, getting everything sorted, I'll stop the video here and we'll get back to you once we're ready for push and start. Hello everybody and welcome back. We have just now started the pushback sequence in GSX. Will set the thing to 1017. There we go. Once, twice, three times, and here we go.
Been inserted.
So we'll flick the anti-collar. We don't need to obtain the push and start clearance.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
For start procedures, we obtained the push and start clearance, which we don't need. Auto throttles armed, left and right and centre fuel pumps are as needed. After and forward pumps are on. Like hydraulic pumps on, anti-collision lights on, parking brake is released, and the pushback request is completed. So the lower display unit second engine is set. We need to take these packs off now, put that to the auto position. The ignition could go to both, so engine 2 will go to ground. watch it spool to 25% N2 or 2.5% N1. Make sure throttles are idle, which they are. As soon as it gets to there, we'll hit 24 and 25, in goes the fuel. Go, you can see the engine spooling here. The CFM 56 engines will be taking us down, well, up to London Gatwick, even. Got flat 5-4 departure speed of 151, heading of 346 and altitude of 340. V1 of 149, VR of 150 and V2 of 151. Flat 5, 93% red. So we'll take... Yeah, there we go. 92.2, 93, so we'll start engine 1 now, which is the same procedure. Engine 1 start, lever 2 idle and ground, so we'll hit the parking brakes. The base is coming in now from the CFM on the left side of the aircraft, or engine 1. We will be doing some more hops in the 737 hopefully very soon. But for now, let's get to going. We'll add the fuel in now. We burn the starter motor out there a bit, but the simulator, so we've always got time to learn that. We might do a long haul next video from Gatwick. Well, we will be going from Gatwick to somewhere we don't know where yet. That is up to you. Please leave a comment on where you would like me to fly to next time on Aviation at its Max channel. You can see we don't have a little light on the back. Well, we do. Just disconnected. There it shows. It only comes on when we put the strobes on. We've got bits of thunder and lightning over that direction, which no, it isn't. We'll be heading out this way. We'll turn and go that way, around to Gatwick Dock, which is Agdal, sorry, 1 Delta departure from 35 right. You can see on here we've got some nasty storm clouds, but not the way we're going, which is alright. Set, so that's the GSX push complete. Have a good trip. So I'll increase some power, get out of the way, GSX, nobody wants you here. Yes, start the clock. Oh, need to do the before taxi procedure, which is something we haven't done. Generator 1 and 2 can now come on. The probe heats are on, the wing anti-ice is as needed, the anti-ice is as needed. I am pretty sure we don't need that at 31 plus degrees today. So packs can come now back to auto. The APU bleed can get turned off. Isolation valve auto, APU bleed air off. APU can now come off. Ditch that, so you'll see it start spooling down. The flight controls flaps, we need to set them to 5, 1, 2, and 5. Taxi clearance, we don't have any ATC again unfortunately, so it's just going to be the Bravo. We'll hit this and Navigraph. There we go. We'll close. Once this loads, Blue Sky loads, we'll close that down. There we go. So we're on here. We'll taxi Bravo / Juliet. No, Bravo, sorry. And then Papa. Out on Papa. And then Quebec. All the way down to Sierra to hold Sierra 1. So we will be, that's the taxi route. It's going to be about a 5-10 minute taxi, but not too long hopefully. So we'll release the parking brakes and let's get the show going. Well, Maroc 802 is now taxiing to 35 right. We do have the new voice codec coming in very soon. I am part of the beta test, so we will be making a video on that very, very shortly. But for the time being, we'll get it this one going. We'll talk about that in another video. Here's Papa, so we'll go out on Papa and all the way down. It's very nice scenery. Casablanca is from Soft. Arab words. I have been to Morocco in real life, but not to Casablanca. We flew over Casablanca. We didn't go into Casablanca. We went into Marrakesh Marina. Unfortunately, we don't have a turn on to stand. That probably turn on Echo 12. Don't want that. So the next thing we need to do is the before takeoff procedure. Clearance, we don't have any ATC again, so that can get checked off straight away. See, we've got Papa and then it's Juliet, I think. See when we turn on to the detector, flick back into the flight deck. Using the SideSec Pro Flight yoke to change the views, so fuel flow, reset, then rate. I'm not going to do the reset and rate on this, so we'll clear the engine off this. Centre pumps is as required. Cabin lights are as required. Strobe lights can come on, so we'll put them on now. So we are fully ready, so we can go straight away as soon as we roll. Even though we are taxiing, if we put the strobes on it, that's all other aircraft know that we are fully ready. So we're on Tango now, turning on to Tango. It does take two to tango, we must remember this. We can't just have a taxiway Tango, we have to have an aircraft on taxiway Tango as well. Yeah, I'm running jokes, so let's carry on. So we'll taxi all the way down Tango to the end 359. Sierra 1. Flat 5, we should be off about halfway down the runway. Just due to the weight of the 73 today, we are, relatively close. Let's have a look on SimBrief. The max takeoff weight is 79,016 thousand kilos. We are 71,731 thousand kilos today. So we're about 7.3 tons under max takeoff weight. So we are quite heavy, but we're not at the max. Which is ironic, because the channel name is called Aviation at its max. But we should be getting in the air very shortly anyway. Not too bad. Once we're in the air and at cruise, I'll cut the video again and then we'll speak to you when we're closer to Gatwick. So let's get ready to rumble. We'll keep this taxi speed up. Transponder, taxi lights, landing lights off, taxi lights off. So we'll take these taxi lights off now. Transponder TARA, which it already is. Traffic's on, and that's the before takeoff checklist completed. So we're almost at the end of the runway already now. Sierra 1. And then we'll be fully ready to go. That was the international terminal we departed off today. We will be going off there most times out or not, because we don't really have any other scenery in Morocco that we can do internal flights with. So hopefully when Marrakesh gets released we'll be able to fly to there in the 73, but until then we'll be just going to Gatwick and things, if that. So we'll probably do this once we go back into Gatwick. We'll see. We always do the native airline of the country we're departing from, so unfortunately there's no British flights going out of Gatwick or from to Casablanca, I don't believe, anyway. I'll check when we're in cruise. So yes. It says taxiway because I believe someone tried landing on this once, which is quite funny. Well, not funny for the aircraft who were taxiing down it. You can see they've painted over there to try and make people use Tango rather than straight lines. So we are fully ready to go now. We'll look down here, we can see the other. They've chalked that taxiway out actually, which is weird. So just going up Sierra, holding Sierra 1. Well, we're over Sierra 1 now. So we've committed to take off. There's nothing on the approach. Nothing coming in the other way, which is alright. Got the weather cells directly ahead. As you can see, 35 right is verified. So start the clock, there's no need to stop. About 50% N1. Stable. And Toga. Looking for 92.3%, which is there. Power is set. Or 92.2, sorry. So 92.2% N1 is set. Power is set. And we're going through 80 knots now. 100 knots. Rotate to P2 positive rates. We'll ease this rail Maroc off the ground. Positive rate of climb. Gears coming up. Manually fly this now. Strip back just to try and help me relieve some pressure from the yoke. There we go. Passing 1700 feet, 2000 feet will start the turn. So we'll start rolling around to the right here. Put a notch of trim down, put this on the progress page. Oh, need to climb. Still up and roll, not that much. So we'll put the autopilot on now. Autopilot's in, so that's now taking control. There we go, you can see how smooth the fluidity on the yoke is. Flaps up. Auto brakes off. So after take-up procedure, auto brakes off, engine start switches are off already. Gear levers off, runway turn-off lights are off, cabin lights are as required. So, next thing all we've really got to worry about is the transition altitude, which is 4,000 feet, which we're coming up on now, 500 feet to go, before we go to standard pressure of 1013 or 2992 in inches of mercury. I'll come back to you at there we go, we've hit transition altitude, there we go. Next things we need to look out for is landing lights, the fuel pumps and passenger signs. So we'll wait till 10,000 feet. We've got about 6k to go, so until then, some music will go on edit. And we'll see you in a bit. For now, we've not really got much else to do, so we'll wait till top of the climb. Shouldn't be too bad in this 738 on PMDG. We'll zoom out from both sides. There we go, 88 to 6,000 feet. Get ready with the lights. So we're taking the track down now. So as you can see, these lights here that were on the bottom of the fuselage, they have gone up into it, which is a bit extra climb before this. So it's about 30 extra feet. It's not, might not seem much, but 30 extra feet can make a hell of a lot of difference when you're climbing quite heavy as we are today. I don't know why my sim keeps stuttering. It's probably because we've got two pieces of software tracking it, which is Project Fly and Real Maroc Flight. There we go, we've hit the, I think it's Suval or Agdal. Let me just check. So Sid and Agdal. One delta, here we go. Evdol we've just hit, so 2,000 feet. And then we made the turn 052 to Evdol, and then we're going up to Agdal. Max speed of 250 knots below 10,000 feet, which we've done. 35 left, the 35 right, which is what we were on today. 1 delta, Agdal 1 delta departure today. We've got the minimum safe altitude MSA at the Silka VOR. Where is this? Ah, there we go. Sierra Lima Kilo, which is the opposite way. 3,800 and 3,300 just because of mountains. But we've passed 10,000 feet, so that's all the lights coming off now. We'll release the passengers at the back. Decrease the climb rate to about 150 feet a minute, so we can accelerate up to 319 knots, which is legal. We're above 10,000 feet. I wonder who's online in Gatwick, if anyone. We've got nothing. 17th of September at 6 o'clock UK time. We will be flying out of there for a video. There we are, Real Maroc 802 going up to Gatwick. Probably be staying on till we get there, but we've got Southampton approach, we've got Gatwick ground and director, Southend a tower and approach, Stansted tower, and I believe Heathrow tower, yes. So London's pretty much covered with ATC at the minute. We'll log in for this. So, yep, there we go. Logged in. We've got approach at Southend, tower at Southend, and then me. We've got ground as Samuel Lefebvre, which is at Manchester. Don't think he knows how to control there because I have flown out with him controlling. But hey ho, we're not one to throw shade here. Might just need a bit more training, or he might be just new. Spibbard 138 Hotel is going to Toronto. So, Aldergrove to Barcelona is the next one. So, there we go. 14,000 feet already. So, our climbing pretty fast. We can see top of climb. Sorry. Yep, top of climb is in 110 miles, 10:36. About another 12 minutes, 13 minutes ish. Till the top of climb, but anyway, let's set up a GoPro view and I'll put some music on load.